Okay, now for module 6. Module 6, module 6. Phases. Okay. So, EtherChannel operation. So which are benefits which are benefits of EtherChannel technology? Choose all that apply. Okay, we have default tolerance, load sharing, increased bandwidth, and redundancy. So all these are benefits of EtherChannel technology. Okay, true or false? Fast Ethernet and gigabit Ethernet links can be combined into a single EtherChannel. I think it cannot. I don't think so. Okay, true or false? PAGP and LACP are both Cisco proprietary link aggregation protocols. So it's not true. So it's false. I think PAGP is the Cisco proprietary and LACP is the IEEE proprietary. So which three are PAGP interface modes? We have on, auto, and desirable. So which PAGP interface mode will initiate negotiation with other interfaces? So it's PAGP, we have desirable. Now which combinations of PAGP modes will form an EtherChannel? Choose all that apply. Auto and desirable. Yes. Desirable on, no. Auto on, no. On. PAGP. Yes. On and active, active passive. Active passive is for LACP. On active, no. What is the correct answer? So I think it is the bug. It is a bug. Show me. Okay, no answer. Okay, so for number 1, EtherChannel groups multiple physical Ethernet links together, provides the benefits of redundancy, fault tolerance, increased bandwidth, and load sharing. There's a bug. Next, EtherChannel module quiz. Okay, so an EtherChannel link using LACP was formed between two switches, S1 and S2. So while verifying the configuration, which mode combination could be utilized on both switches? So we're using LACP. We have on and passive. No. Passive and active. So we can form an EtherChannel using passive and active. So when a range of ports is being configured for EtherChannel, which mode will configure PAGP so that it initiates the Ethernet negotiation? Okay, so it's a port mode that negotiates. So it is the PAGP active, auto, desirable, passive. So it's desirable. Okay. But for LACP, we have the active. So desirable. So which three interface parameters must match for an EtherChannel to form? Okay, so we have allowed VLANs. So in EtherChannel mode must match. EtherChannel mode, we can have different EtherChannel mode. So native VLAN and broadcast mode, spanning tree, state, trunking mode. So I think this is 3 interface parameters. So what are the advantages of using EtherChannel technology? Choose 3. Uses multiple logical links to provide redundancy. So I think this is for the STP. STP uses multiple logical links. It's not the EtherChannel configuration tasks. Okay, we can configure directly on the EtherChannel interface or the port channel. Okay, there's no need to upgrade links to faster connection to increase bandwidth. Okay, So the spanning tree recalculation is not required when a single link within the channel goes down. We now have 3. So a network administrator is configuring an EtherChannel link between 2 physical ports on a switch. So which statement describes the result when one of the physical ports fails? Okay. So EtherChannel will not fail. It's needed. So the EtherChannel continues transmitting data with reduced bandwidth. Okay. So when EtherChannel is implemented, multiple physical interfaces are bundled into which type of logical connection? Okay, so we're port channel. Okay. So once we implement the EtherChannel, we form a port channel. So when a range of ports is being configured for EtherChannel by the use of PAGP, so which mode will form a bundled channel only if the port receives PAGP packets from another device. So the port receives PAGP packets, not sends PAGP packets. We have auto. So the auto just waits for PAGP packets. Okay. So it's also a PAGP. Next, which 2 load balancing methods can be implemented with EtherChannel technology? We have, I think the answer would be source MAC to destination MAC and source IP to destination IP. Okay. So which function is provided by EtherChannel? Creating one logical link by using multiple physical links between 2 LAN switches. Okay. Next, which statement is true about EtherChannel technology? All configuration must be done now. Okay, so EtherChannel uses existing switch ports. Okay. So which two mode combinations would result in the successful negotiation of an EtherChannel? Which 2 mode combinations? So it can be a PAGP or LACP. Active, passive, and auto. No. Desirable. So which 2 protocols are link aggregation protocols? We have PAGP and the LACP. So it's a Cisco IEEE proprietary. So or 802.3AD. So it's also called LACP. So when a range of ports is being configured for EtherChannel, which mode will configure LACP so that it initiates the EtherChannel negotiation? Configure LACP. So that so it is a LACP protocol that initiates a negotiation. We have active. So what will happen if a network net administrator puts a port that is part of EtherChannel bundle into different VLAN than the other ports in the bundle? So the EtherChannel will stay up. So it will fail. The EtherChannel will fail. So both ports from both switches should match. They need to have the same configuration. So when a range of ports is being configured for EtherChannel, which mode will configure LACP on a port only if the port receives LACP from the another device? Okay, I think it's the same question from the last. So the answer would be, so port receives LACP packets. We have passive. So the answer would be passive. Okay. So that's it for chapter 6. Chapter 6.